situation.
All right.
And
How much you
again,
paying child support?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay nothing in child support.
Ooh.
Like I'm a good dad.
Hold on, but you travel all the time.
Yeah,
They're
but I'm
all in
still a
different
good
states.
dad.
But you don't pay child support?
Why would I pay child support?
So you take them to school every day. You take them to the doctor's offices. You take them to practices.
I
you
mess
take them
with
to the
women
play
that got
dates?
themselves together.
Okay. Spoken like a true toxic man.
But
you know what it takes physically? I would rather
Yes.
today, where I am today.
What's toxic about saying that you mess with women who got their stuff together? I see absolutely nothing toxic about that. She sounds bitter.
I'm doing it alone.
Yes.
And it's hard. But you know how easy it is for me to go and work and make the money. I have to have a nanny, right?
Yes, yes.
And she has to, like this morning, I'm at the radio station. She got to take him to school.
Yes.
She sometimes has to take him to practice.
But you don't have no help. My kids, I help their mothers.
That's their mother. How do you help them? With
No,
what? If you're not there
understand.
with time and you're not there with money, how are you helping them?
Yeah, but I am there with time.
Helping their mother is helping them. Like, this is just, she's just spewing vitriol. I mean, and it comes from a place, she's thinking about her own experiences. And basically she brought that to this conversation. Because if he's helping the mother, and what she mean, when he said that, he means that he's helping with his children, basically. But if he's giving money to the mother, don't you think that she's going to take that money in turn and assist the kids?
I'm there with my.
How can you? You're one person, 7 kids, 7 states.
My kids are grown.
When they weren't.
I did it when they was grown.
They didn't grow.
When they was babies.
So they popped out of the vagina at 30?
Yeah, no. What I'm saying,
Yeah.
what I'm saying to you, when my kids
So
was
from
born,
from 0 to 18, how
yes,
much?
A lot of time, and we're still close.
What
to
are the
this
ages?
day.
Do you even know the ages?
Yes, 37 to 16.
No. Give me 6.
Yeah, 37, 32, 26, 22, 21, and 20 and 16.
So you have 3 that are a year apart.
Okay, so what she tried to do was she tried to catch him up on the ages. I mean, because she's in full-blown attack mode.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and they're all in the same state?
No.
So when those 3 kids, let's just focus on 3 out of the 17 you got. Those 3, they're growing up and they have to do like that, those first 5 years of their lives.
Yes.
How often could you have possibly been
That's
there?
true. But so
were you paying child support then?
I don't pay child support.
Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to move on.
Like, why would I pay child support?
She wants this man on child support so bad. So bad. And what's crazy is that obviously she knows her guests. And she knows that this man is a comedian and an entertainer, and he travels the country all the time. So I'm not saying that it's an ideal situation to have however many kids. I don't know if he said 5 or 7. I think he said 7 in 5 different states or something like that. I'm not saying that that's the ideal situation and that's, it's healthy and you're going to get the best outcomes that way. But he is an entertainer. He is traveling a lot. And he's saying that he financially supports his children. And when he's off the road, he actually spends time with them. The mothers haven't put him on child support, so obviously they don't have a problem with the way he's parenting and providing for his children. She does, though.
I'm not a bum.
Because did you pay for their school?
Of course.
Okay, so
but you talk so fast, you don't let people get their thoughts out.
You just kept saying I don't pay child support.
You're a judge.
No. You kept saying I don't pay child support.
You put people on the.
Okay, so all these
when
children
I say
you
I pay, no. Let's make sure we're clear. It's very important because I got my parents.
Child support,
Let me finish my thought, darling.
Oh, 2x.
Thank you. Yeah, make sure. When I say don't pay, that's the communication gap.
Okay.
When you saying, what do I pay? You're thinking child support. I'm not giving anything. I'm saying I take care of my babies.
Okay, what does that look like?
Yeah, it looks like you take care of them.
Can you explain to me what it looks like for you to have taken care of
the school,
kids?
clothes, trips, etc.
Okay, what about they live in the house with their mom 24/7, right?
Yes.
They live in their home. So do you pay any of those?
She literally has to find something wrong with this situation. She is intent upon finding something wrong with the situation. He said he provides and she wants to try to break down and do a line item on what he's doing and what he's not doing, bringing all that bitter energy to this conversation.
Bills in their house?
Yes, I did. They grown now.
We're gonna focus.
Yeah,
18
when they
and
was
down.
when they were kids, yes.
So the 16-year-old not right now. So you
Yes.
still have one that's underage.
Yes, and well taken care of.
What does that look like
It's
right
amazing.
now today?
It's amazing.
What does it look like
What do you mean what it looks like?
for the 16-year-old right now? What does that look like? How do you take care of him? It's a boy, right?
Visit, we hang, go to
None
games,
of your damn
etc.
business.
School?
Yeah,
Paid
he
for
goes
it?
to school. Yeah, I don't take
got
him
a
to
car?
school. No, he's 16. No.
So who drives him to school?
His mom.
So you pay for the gas?
No.
Do you pay for her car insurance? Do
No.
you pay for her car bill?
No.
Do you pay for her light bill?
No.
Do you give her money for food?
Of course.
How much?
Whatever she needs.
None of your damn
So
business.
every month you don't.
I don't see.
So she has to ask you for
See,
it.
here's the thing: the structure with most women, and this is how you're thinking. You're thinking, I need X, Y.
Let me say this to y'all family. I got mad respect for this man for keeping his cool. Now I'm pretty good at keeping my cool, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't have. I'm not saying that I would have lost it, but I would have went in though. You're not gonna you're not gonna invite me to your show and then badger me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to ask questions for the sake of, you know what I'm saying, trying to gain understanding on how I do my parenting, but it's another thing to be on attack mode. I mean, and just be shooting nonstop at a person. Like, this is crazy. Then, not only that, she doesn't want to let the man get a word in edgewise. Let's continue.
And Z, but there's some women on this planet who move a certain way, and when they need something, because if you got your stuff together,
So how about you get your stuff together?
some
too?
women will say, "Baby, I need this," and it's done. It's
Baby, you are my baby's daddy.
not, no.
We made a mistake,
There
right?
you-
Remember?
there you
Focused
go
on all the
again
wrong stuff.
with the energy and your toxic energy.
I'm not
And
toxic.
and the
I
way
am matter of
let me finish.
factly.
And your energy influences negativity. You don't stay calm.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm giving you my point. When you do all that and the tone of your voice creates that type of energy.
Okay, I'll speak
So
soft.
what I'm saying to you is there's people on this planet that just totally move a different way. You're not child support. You're not a judge. All
I'm
you
a
can do
mother.
is say what you would like for your life. You can't say what's good for somebody else's life because everybody moves
There is not
differently.
one mother. Find me one mother
Mm-hmm.
in this world. I don't care what language they are, what country they're
Okay.
from. One mother
Uh-huh.
that is okay with raising time-wise
I'm listening.
and financially
Mhm.
their child with the dad saying, "Yeah,
I
throw a
know
couple
5
dollars."
of 'em.
Call them right now.
No, I'm not gonna call.
You see? Call him right now. Like, this is badgering. It's almost like first of all, she had the nerve to call this man toxic when she's displaying nothing but toxic energy. I mean, whatever the situation was with her child's father must have been very traumatic. And she's very angry about it. Because to me, when she's talking to this guy, it's like she's almost looking at her child's father. And she feels like she's talking to him. Now, if this man's children's moms decided not to put him on child support, he must be doing something right. Now, we ain't talking about one. I believe they said 5 different baby mamas. So at the end of the day, it's like, so 5 separate occasions, these women decided not to take this man to child support. And she's upset about it. But the fact of the matter is that they decided not to because obviously what he's doing is sufficient for them. So he's stepping up in some way because I don't believe that it would be possible. The man's probably 9 times out of 10, he's probably a millionaire, or he's probably financially well off for the most part. He's been around for a long time, and obviously he's doing something that satisfies what the mother considers to be her needs for the children. So who in the hell are you to step in and say, well, he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing? And like I said, I'm not saying that it's the ideal situation, but at the same time, shut up, calm down, let the man speak. And no, I'm not showing you the checks. I'm not showing you the Zales I sent. And no, I'm not calling one of my baby moms for you. That's children stuff. We ain't teenagers. We grown. That man is 63 years old. Come on now. Come on. Let's grow up now, baby girl.
I want you to call one woman right now to tell me I'm cool with
I don't do that.
I thought so.
No.
I thought so.
I'm 63. We don't
One
do that.
woman. You don't gotta tell me who she is.
Let me explain to you what I mean.
This is the classic situation that you see with, with females. They take the experiences that they have had with their husbands, boyfriends, their baby fathers, and they basically place men in those boxes based upon their own experiences. They won't even look at the situation objectively and say, well, let me try to find out what's actually going on, and then I can look at my life and compare the two. They just say, well, hell, all men are dogs. No, most men don't take care of their children. All these damn stereotypes that they push around, even like the one that they have where they talk about black men, black fathers being absent. And we know that it's been disproven by facts, by a study, by information, by the CDC that said black fathers in almost every category excelled as it relates to spending time with their children, as it relates to doing things for their children, doing things with their children. We excelled in almost every category. And still to this very day, in 2024, women are still pushing the same narrative that black men are absent. Now, the original study that they did that said black men were absent was because they didn't factor in basically couples who were unmarried. And see, the thing is, we're not in the home, which I'm always advocating for men to be in the homes, because I feel like the only true way to co-parent children, or the ideal way, is for it to be two people that's married under one roof raising their children. Because children need to not only, you can't just talk to them and say, well, this is how you do things. They actually need to see it, because humanity tends to do more of what we see than what we actually hear. So we can say, you should go get married, raise your kids in a household with you and your wife, and do it this way. This is the right way to do it. 9 times out of 10, they're going to do it the way they actually seen it. So if the house was dysfunctional, it was a fatherless home, the mom said that, the mom had this attitude like all men ain't shit and all of that, then I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, that whole set of circumstances is going to recreate itself in the next generation. It's just going to be perpetuated, which we actually see that's what's happening in our community these days anyway. That's exactly what we see. But this woman was mean-spirited. You can tell that she had been through some toxic and traumatic experiences. She didn't know how to sit down with another man and separate her own feelings and be objective and say, well, let me see what your life is like, and then we could compare and have a conversation on my situation versus yours. But she didn't even want to let the man get a word in edgewise because she's bitter. And I'm not even trying to make fun of the fact that she's bitter. But it's like, if you're going to be bitter, if you haven't worked on that, if you haven't worked on yourself, maybe you shouldn't be interviewing people. Because that was just total male hatred that we seen on display there. that was disrespect. You telling the man to call? You're interviewing him, and you're telling the man to call his children's mothers. I mean, you're trying to do a line item. You know what I'm saying on the financials and see what he's giving his children's mothers and things of that nature. That's just weird. That's weird, and to me, it's unprofessional, and it's unbecoming of a person that's a host. So, man, it's unbelievable. Not only that, I've seen it and I've dealt with this personally, like having conversations with women, and basically they're looking at their own personal situations and they take them and they apply them to your life. But hell, you're not living my life. You don't know my situation. You don't know how I get down. You just making assumptions based off your own experiences, which is crazy and insane. And to me, it demonstrates a lack of maturity because you should be able to separate the two and be objective. But until you reach a certain level of maturity, then that's how you act. You act like she does. And also, I'm gonna say this before I get up out of here: being able to disagree and not dislike, throw away, hate, despise the other person shows maturity as well. We can disagree. You can look at it one way, and we can actually, the thing about it, we can both be right. You can look at it one way, and that way might work for you, and I can look at it another way, and that way works for me, and we both be right. Neither one of us is wrong. But people these days, and it makes me sick, and I see this a lot on social media, and just in the world, period. Okay, if you don't agree with me, then I can't fuck with you. I'm gonna throw you away. You're nobody. You know what I'm saying? You a clown because you don't agree with what I said. It's okay to just agree to disagree. Everybody's perspective is welcome. If you say some clown shit, we gonna call you out for saying some clown shit. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what you want to do, if that's what you feel is right for you, for your life, if that's how you view things, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hate you for it. We just, on that particular subject, we don't agree. Let's move on to the next one. And not only that, see, I don't have to agree 100% with anybody to find value in them. I mean, we find one thing wrong, or not necessarily wrong, that we disagree on, we just throw the whole damn person away. And there might be plenty of value there for us. But if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. You helping the page. Y'all helping to grow it. I appreciate y'all. If you're not a part of this family, if you're not a part of the YouTube Young Black and Wealthy family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the family. Then go over to Instagram, find us Young Black and Wealthy _. Go on Facebook, find us. Go on Twitter and find us. I mean, we on all platforms. So don't forget to give a family a hug for me. Family is very important. Make that call, go ring that doorbell, and go talk to your loved one because life is short. I'll see y'all in the next video. God bless.